Listen, it's must have been a very emotional day for the Ferguson household. What? When did your dad tell you? Be honest.
I've known for a while. So it's been sort of in the back of my mind, and we've sort of dealt with it as a family. He was adamant this time when he spoke to us. He felt it was the right time. We all sort of abided by that. There was no issues.
Did it surprise you?
It didn't, because you see him and he's so energetic, and you see him being no different to what he was a while ago when the games are on and things. But then the reasons that came forward were very, very valid ones. There's nothing wrong with his health, as contrary to what certain people are saying. He's got, I think, a small hip operation, but there's no difference to most 71-year-olds there. Nothing wrong with his health. It's not a health decision. It's basically, he feels that he's gone out at the right time. He's left the club in a fantastic position, very healthy. They've hired a very, very good manager to replace him. Go to the game on Sunday. That could be a bit emotional. His last game at Old Trafford, all the kids and everything there. So, yeah, it's because it's my dad. It is what it is. You know, no one will ever replace him. So, you know, it'll be a good day for the family on Sunday. But he's ready to go.
How did he deal with it? Like, because he looks like quite an emotional person, but he doesn't really show that. He's able to put a face on things. Was he quite emotional when he discussed the prospect with the family?
Not overly. Not overly. He was, I'm got to tell you, I'm doing this. This is why I'm doing it. And that's it.
And how do you think he'll deal with going into the board aspect side of it? Is he quite looking forward to it? Is he apprehensive?
Nah, when he said the board, he'd be the ambassador, he's made director. Listen, he's got the main reason is he's got a lot of other outside things. If he didn't, then there'd be worries, you know, because when people retire, generally, that's when, you know, you can have ill health really if you don't keep yourself occupied. So he's got so many things going on. He obviously the ambassador role. He's got things going on, and UNICEF is a big part of what he wants to do. So he'll be fine, no problems with that. He's not going to be in the dressing room with Davy Moyes. He will keep well away from that situation. He's had enough impact on who the next manager would be, I think. But listen, it's Man United. They'll be fine. And
how much of a say did he have in David Moyes? I mean, there's loads of speculation.
They were always, when he told the club that, I think it would be wrong of the club not to take his influence and sort of opinion. I think they wanted a similar sort of longevity to the next manager. Davies had 11 years at Everton, and I think the fix and the way he sort of goes about himself, David, you can see him combining well with Man United as the way the club's run. I think that was important for the owners. So I think all in all, it's been a really hectic 2 or 3 days. In a way, it's come out at a good time because it's sort of deflected away from everything else. He was more gutted about us getting relegated than anything in the last week, and I mean that. He really was, but that's what you get with your families. Everyone was, but no, it'll be a good day when he obviously, you know, he'll probably come and see a lot more Peterborough games and things. So I think he's looking forward to it now, with the whole sort of shebang and the media stuff's got out of the way.
Do you think, was Mourinho ever an option to them? Would your dad have ever, you know?
I've no idea. I know that David Moyes was selected, and that was it. I don't know about Mourinho.
And fine, if you look back on your dad's career, I mean, you know, you're his son, so you've seen it from the inside. What do you say about your dad's amazing career that he's had?
He's had obviously a fantastic career. I think when you become a manager, you realise how good a job he's done, how many blows he's had to do. And that, do you know what? He's something I've really looked at actually in the last few days is, well, listen, you know, there's an example of someone he got beat last game at Man City 3-2, funnily enough again. Just get up and get on with it. And, you know, it's maybe something I've learned. It's something I've learned in the last... You find out about yourself and these things happen. But his career's been... I think the way he's dealt with and built 5 different teams had to change with the times. Not a lot of people can do that. Had to change with the different Twitter accounts. It might sound funny. Facebook, people wearing earrings all the time. People with 100 grand cars and millions of pounds. The egos. He's just went with the times. That's difficult, I think. You know, and he's had to deal with that, and I think that says a lot about him. But his determination and his the respect he gets off everyone is immense, and so it should be. He's definitely the best ever. There's no question.